Hello everyone and welcome back to QuicksaveTV, your #1 source for Skyrim coverage on YouTube. And today, today we're gonna go ahead and talk about the price per kilo, value per weight, or relative value, or whatever you want to call it. This is basically a guide how to make money in Skyrim, but not the kind of guide like, oh guys, you know what? There's a cave over there, and you go there, and there's a lot of shit lying around, and you pick it up and you go sell it. No, please. No, that's not what we're going to talk about right now. We're going to talk about the mechanic you use and understanding you have to make money in Skyrim quickly. And we're talking about 5,000 per dungeon easily from the first level. That's how easy it is. Okay? So, how do we... It always depends on where you go and which dungeon, but the mechanic is the same. How do we understand what stuff do we take from the dungeon to make money? It's not about how specifically what you do. You don't have to change anything in your playstyle. You just play as you play. What you have to change is the way you loot, what you take. You know what I'm saying? And now let me just go ahead and tell you how do you understand what to take. Look at this bowl, wooden bowl. You would normally take it, right? And you're correct. It has the value of 1 and weight of 0.5. That means that the kilo or a pound of the wooden bowl will cost 2 coins. That's useless. Let's go ahead and look at gold. It has value of 1 and has weight of 0. And as the relative price mod suggests, its value is infinite. The lower the weight of an item compared to its price, the lower the weight and the higher the price, the better the item in general. In case of gold, arrows, in case of everything that doesn't have weight but has gigantic value is very, very useful. Again, leather strips, just look at this. Weight 0.1, value 3. That means 30 per kilogram. Then we have pelt wolf, 10 per kilogram, okay? So let's just go ahead and take the expensive things. Now, how do we understand what do we grab from dungeons? Don't forget, in every dungeon, to loot everything. You see that? Potato row. Technically it says 10, but if you're experienced enough, you will figure out that most of the merchants don't pay a lot for potatoes. But most of the things, except for potatoes, everything else is paid off properly. With cabbage there's a little bit of mistake with the price, but let's assume it's 6.7. Look at the 6.7 price tag. So it's per kilo. Like, let's go ahead and see. It says 0.3 and 2 per piece. 0.3 by roughly 3, let's say it's going to be 0.9, almost a kilo. So we have 6 coins per kilo. Let's go ahead and grab it as well. In general, we want to take from dungeons everything that weighs little and costs a lot. So automatically that means that most of the weaponry and most of the heavy armor will be useless crap. Like, look at this armor. Value 618. Weight 35. Although it is quite expensive, let's look at the relative price. Let's look at this armor. It's useless. It's 17.7, 18 per kilogram. Just think about it. You are not getting as much utility from it as you would get from the Ring of Death Hand. Look at this. It costs 316, which is less than here, which is less than 618. But it weighs much, much less. Therefore, it costs 1,264 per kilogram, whereas the armor is 18. I mean, that's obvious example, right? The same with fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables and potions and sometimes ingredients are in general very expensive per kilogram. It's very wise to have them with you, to take them with you, even if you don't use them. For example, go ahead and grab all the potions in the dungeon and just go ahead and sell them for the merchant. Why? Because you don't need them, and you can live without them, but their price is quite high. I mean, even the basic potions such as Restore Magic at 25 points, you have the price 40 per kilogram, which is basically, it's a lot of money, okay, for a potion, for something that you don't really need. It's a very good price. And thus, when you understand what you take, what you leave behind, if you play unmodded version, if you play on Xbox or PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, you can just go ahead and count it yourself. It also will improve your math. If you're playing on PC, you can install different mods which will help you understand it, such as QD inventory, such as relative price, such as Sky UI. Okay, and all these mods will go ahead and help you, will just help you to understand the relative price better, to PPK, what I like to call PPK, price per kilo, or price per pound, which is PPP. Wow, that sounds awesome. I'm gonna switch to pound. Now, basically that would be it. Yeah, that is it for the tutorial how to make money. So in short, whenever you take something from the dungeons, you don't have to change your switch your play style or anything. You just have to understand what you pick up and what you leave behind. In general, light armor, jewelry, potions, ingredients, mostly, not always, food, everything which is really light and costs a lot is best pick. Leave the heavy armor behind. Just leave the weapon you found behind. Take this stuff instead and go ahead and sell them. And if you want to gather some 5,000 gold for the house in Whiterun, it's very easy to do it like this. Just go ahead and select something that costs the most and leave everything else behind. If you absolutely cannot let it go, just go ahead and come back for it, okay? Remember where you was on the map, fast travel to the nearest city, sell everything, and fast travel back in order to get it back. That is it. So, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for listening. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed my commentary, go ahead, like, subscribe, and favorite the video. And be sure to comment on your impressions if you liked it, if you didn't like it. If you have any additional questions, go ahead, ask them. And any requests or suggestions you have, go ahead and send them my way. I would really like to see what you think, and really like to see what you want to know. Thank you very much, have a great day, and good luck with accumulating capital in Skyrim. Bye-bye!